Nilqakom għal programmi ieħor Dwarna. Ħanibdew il-sena, t-tieni programm s-sena, billi student xi persuni verament speċjali. Ftit snin ilu, student persuna Trudy li naseb għaw ħafna nis li għafuha, DJ fuq radio station, pero naseb għaw ħafna nis li għafuha għal affarijiet oħrajn ukoll. Il-ħabiba tagħha Deborah. U maħna u koll fl-ewwel parti tal-program għanna tabib Dr. Matthew Psajla. Sports Doctor, ux. Pero jena student il-Trudy għax ħajamlu xaħġa verament speċjali. Għandhom naqra ta' proġett. U raġuni hija għax huma jridu jagħtu kas u jagħtu importanza l-environment, l-ambjent għaw Malta. Ejan saqsuwa u naraw eżattament x'proġett ħajamlu, x'challenge ħajiffaċċjaw biex huma itellaw l-awareness fuq l-ambjent għaw Malta. Trudy, so let me ask you, what exactly is this challenge that you're going to do in order to raise awareness for Clean Up Malta?
Well, first of all, it's not our challenge. First of all, the challenge originally comes from Neil Adjus.
Okay.
Who swam round the coastline of Malta, 70 kilometres, to raise awareness of what we're doing, not just in Malta, but around the world. I don't know if you're aware that there are the Great Pacific Garbage Patch, which is now 4 times the size of France, that is a collection of rubbish. And he happened to be on my show. And just straight after, he'd swum around the coastline of Malta for the hashtag Wave of Change. And he came on the show and I was really overwhelmed by what he was doing and the message that he was putting out there and the fact that he'd done something physical. So whilst I was on air, I messaged my long distance running buddy and I said to her, "Are you up for a challenge?" And she said, "I trust you, I don't know what it is, but let's do it." So I went out live on air and I said to Neil, "I believe in what you're doing. How would you feel if we took on the challenge and we ran the coastline of Malta?" At which point, because I thought it was 70 kilometres, at which point Debbie gets in touch and she's like, "Have you any idea how far it is?" It's 126.
You still have friends? Are you still a friend?
Yes, we're still here. So it's 126 kilometres. We're going to be running the coastline of Malta, and it's for Neil Adjus's original campaign, and we're just taking it on, and now other people are talking about taking it on as well.
With you?
No, I mean, people are talking about now cycling it or kayaking the coastline for the same cause.
Fantastic, really good. At no point in time, in this hour with you, am I going to offer anything.
Sweetness, you might become overwhelmed.
No, focus. No. Deborah. Ir-raġuni li jintattila Iva, xini ir-raġuni?
Kont il-nisana niġri ma' Trudy.
Kif sirtu tafu l-xurxin?
Mil-ġiri. Etnej li ħana konna namlu ġirijiet għal rasna. Kien dak iż-żmien fejn Trudy kella maratona Ontario. Was it Ontario? No, kien Toronto. U jena kont qed nitrejnja for my first full marathon Snowdonia. There was just 1 week in between, so the training program was going to follow the same lines.
Ġifieri intom bdejtu billi it-tnejn li intom tiġru
ġej mill-istess club, ġifieri konna nafu, konna fil-li hemm Trudy Kerr, she knew that there's Deborah.
Mara kwieta ġifieri. This is really fun. We can talk about you and you have no idea what we're saying.
As if I don't know what you're saying. Watch it, lady.
U minn hemmhekk bis-saħħa tal-ġiri iltqajna jiena u Trudy. Għamilna numru ta' ġirijiet flimkien u ovvjament nieħdu gost niġru flimkien, nikkumplementaw il-xulxin ukoll fil-mod tal-ġiri tagħna bħala pass.
L-iktar challenge twila li għamilt int bħala persuna li tiġri.
Sissa hija l-full marathon.
Full marathon, 42 km. U kemm ħad tiġru?
3 maratoni, 126.
126 kilometers. Ġvinto, tiġu 126 kilometers in one go?
Yep, within 24 hours.
Okay. All right. Mela għanna bżon inkellmu t-tabib.
Mux psikjatra, tabib.
Jien naħseb imnalla jiena psikoloġista għax naħseb għandkom bżon tiġu għandi.
Fatt, meta smajta l-ewwel darba wkoll, saqsejt xi darbtijak, ma ċerti.
Min ikkontattjak?
Jien il-konoxxenza tiegħi ta' Trudi ovvjament kienet bħal ħafna nies oħra fuq ir-radju, il-programm tagħha jkun fl-istess ħin meta nkun qed insuq lura d-dar, allura ovvjament nafa minn hemm. Però darba kien avviċinani, il-maser tagħha jaħdem miegħi l-armata u għalli jisma' għandi xi ħadd għandi pazjenta beħsibha tħu sehem f'The Challenge. U għalli inti tixtieq tgħin, qed mela le, meta mbagħad bdejna niddiskutu, kont intqajt ma' Trudi bażikament u mbagħad ovvjament laqatni ma' Deborah ġifieri intqajna bdejna niddiskutu fuq dal-proġett. Dan qed ngħidu daqsisu xahar u nofsilu. Mbagħad minn hemm rajna eżattament x'ħajkun hemm bżonn u bdejna naqdu ovvjament grupp ta' nies li jistgħu jieħdu ħsieb.
X'inhi r-raġuni li inti ddeċidejt tkun sports doctor?
Mela, jiena apparti ovvjament bħala x-xogħol tat-tabib u mbagħad jinteressani naħdem ma' atleti fost affarijiet oħrajn li nagħmel. Però huma klassi ta' pazjenti ovvjament li tinteressani, bnidem sportiv, tendenza huma nies li jieħdu interess fl-inġri tagħhom, ġeneralment jimxu mal-pariri li tihom għax ikollhom ċertu interess li jerġgħu jmorru lura training li jkunu qed jagħmlu, at the end of the day it's a lifestyle li hum ġifieri. Plus ovvjament nixtieq nippromovi il-benefiċċju tal-sports fil-ħajja ta' dak li jkun. Ġifieri hemm ħafna benefiċċji bħalma tista' tgħidilna wkoll Trudi fil-każ tagħha wkoll. U hija xi ħaġa nirrikmanda. Allura qiegħed hemm biex nkun nista' u aħna mhux għal atleti biss. Aħna qegħdin hemm ukoll għal dak ir-raġel mara li forsi ma tagħmilx sport mod regolari, ma tixtieq tmur passiġġata, tixtieq tagħmel affarijiet ġast biex tħossha iktar fit. U aħna nistgħu ovvjament ngħinu dak li jkun biex nigwidawhom fil-proċess.
Ftit snin ilu jiena student il-Trudi tiġi fuq il-programm tiegħi mhux biex nitkellmu fuq challenge, però biex nitkellmu fuq challenge differenti. Studenta biex tiġi fuq il-programm għax Trudi hija persuna li batit minn epilepsy. U hija persuna li kienet lesta titkellem fuq epilepsy, ma naħsibx li hawn ħafna nies li huma lesti li jitkellmu fuq il-problema tagħhom ta' epilepsy, naħseb hawn ħafna nies li jiddejqu juru li għandhom dil-kondazzjoni. Jiena nifhem xiġifieri għax hemm xi ħadd fil-familja tiegħi li ibatu minn epilepsy u dejjem inħossu li aħjar nżommuha privata li fil-verità m'hemmx għalfejn. Però jiena veru kont ammirajt il-Trudi li ġiet fuq il-programm u tkellmet fuq l-epilepsy. I'm telling them how you came on the program a couple of years ago to talk about epilepsy, to talk about how you ran in marathons when you did have epilepsy. In fact, if they can put up the clip that there is of you running, because it's a very special clip. When you were running, when you had epilepsy, I remember that time you told me that was the last experience I had of epilepsy.
Absolutely, and this is something that Matthew and I were talking about recently, is about exercise and sports being so good for your health. I mean, and my case is probably the extreme of that, in that I had epilepsy, and exactly this is how we met. I had epilepsy. I decided from an accident, a horse riding accident, from 2 brain hemorrhages, I decided not to take medication, and coincidentally decided, wasn't aware that this was going to happen, but I decided to run the London Marathon for my 40th birthday, and inadvertently cured the epilepsy. And this year is an important year for me because I told you I'd get weepy, but it's 5 years since the last seizure. Then I had the last seizure when I passed the start line of the Malta half marathon in 2014. So it's a big deal for me because it's...
Is that the marathon that you had started?
This was the year after. This is the first time I ran the full Malta marathon.
Okay.
And this was marking a year with no seizures. And if you don't take medication when you're having epilepsy, you don't know when they're going to come. And people with epilepsy are the bravest people I've ever met in my life, because they live with a condition that not only has an enormous amount of stigma, but it also is very intrusive on you, or can be very intrusive on your life as well. So I'm every day grateful for the fact that just inadvertently through running marathons have cured this epilepsy, and now I'm coming up to 5 years, and I'm now taking EEGs and MRIs, and in at the end of 5 years, I'm signed off as, cured. Oh, good grief! I wasn't expecting you to actually put that up. That was me this morning with my EEG, which came back and was clear. So that's stage 1.
How do you feel that you did an EEG and it's clear?
It's overwhelming. It's overwhelming. It's this incredible story that I'm very, very blessed to be a part of my life. And I've met the most amazing people along the way. And the marathon running has meant that I've met Debs and I've met Matthew, and Matthew is of the same mindset as well. And it's phenomenal. But I know I'm one of the very, very blessed lucky ones. I know that. And I just, for me, like I say, people who are affected by epilepsy are outright heroes. And I will never stop passing on that message that 1 in 100 people are affected by epilepsy.
Yeah.
We all know at least 3 or 4 people who are affected by epilepsy, but people don't talk about it because it has this stigma.
Yes, yes.
And
I think people are afraid of what they don't know too.
Exactly.
And maybe there needs to be more openness about it, more knowledge about it.
Absolutely.
Because when people don't know what to do, how to deal with it, what it means, people get very, very afraid of the unknown.
Absolutely.
When people know, then they're not afraid.
But it kind of also gave me another gift as well, that to be able to do that, to run a marathon or run marathons, and then be able to benefit from that, then that's how we started this conversation. Is how can we do something else with it? And really, once you've done that, it kind of opens up your mind to doing all sorts of things, and oh, that's a nice one. Grabbing control, and really turning things around. And that's why we're doing the hashtag Wave of Change, to make a difference here as well.
Yes, and we're going to talk about that difference. I just want to ask Dr. Matthew before we because time is flying, it's amazing. Meta persuna jiddeċidi li ħajibda jiġri. Jaqbad ma xaq bdejna s-sena. Għaw ħafna nies li qed jiddeċidu li ħajjiklu bid-dieta u ħajibdew jiġru. Irċivew naħseb tracksuits bħala regali u running shoes. Kolla ġodda, il-raġel tiegħi xtrajtlu weights li għadhom hemm fil-kaxxa u hemm ħajibqgħu. ċanna bżonn noqogħdu attenti qabel ma nibdew niddeċidu li ħanamlu bħal Trudy u Deborah.
Bħal Trudy u Deborah, ovvjament.
Impossibbli.
Taking it to the next level.
Miġnuna.
Brava!
Aħna ovvjament il-parir li dejjem nagħtu lin-nies jibdew sempliċement check-up, jiġri jmorru għand it-tabib tagħhom biex ikun jista' jeżaminhom. Ovvjament hemm ċertu testijiet imbagħad li jistgħu jsiru għal min jixtieq iżid l-intensità ta' training tiegħu. Da ovvjament qed naraw uħud minn dawn it-testijiet li jistgħu jsiru, dan huwa bħala echo u tip ta' ultrasound tal-qalb biex ovvjament taqbad ċertu difetti li jista' jkun hemm il-qalb. Aħna mill-lat ta'
Dik importanti għal kulħadd jew għal ċerti nies ta' ċerti età.
Mela, aħna.
Pereżempju jiena bdejt niġri ta' 50. Qabel ma bdejt niġri misni mort niċċekkja qalbi naħseb hu.
Idealment tibda kif semmejna b'dak check-up, ovvjament jekk ikollok budget li huwa unlimited li tista' tagħmel kollox, taqbad f'kulħadd tagħmel il-repertwarju kollu ta' testijiet li hemm available ma mhijiex feasible. So aħna nimxu b'dawk l-affarijiet li iktar li huma komuni. Skont l-età, skont il-history tal-individwu, jekk kellu problemi tal-qalb fil-passat, jekk għandu problemi tal-qalb fil-familja, pereżempju, dak li jkun jekk ipejjibx, għandux problemi tas-saħħa oħra. U we tailor make a screening program apposta għalih. Da fil-fatt fil-każ ta' Trudy u Deborah, ovvjament da mhux qed nagħmlu waħdi bħala screening, hemm team hemm podiatrist huwa speċjalista fuq is-sajn, physiotherapist, għandna nutritionist.
Għaliex podiatrist?
Ovvjament, aħna rridu nidentifikaw żewġ affarijiet biex nissimplifikaw. Affarijiet li jistgħu morru għall-ar permezz ta' training. Bħal pereżempju, kemm problemi tal-qalb li għadhom qatt ma ppreżentaw, dak li jkun qatt ma ħassu ġieħ f'sidru pereżempju, ma jkun hemm ċertu problemi eżistenti. Aħna ovvjament minna ħatana nistgħu nagħmlu testijiet bħal murejna fil-bidu biex nindunaw b'daw il-problemi, jkun nistgħu nagħmlu ċertu treatment minn qabel. Bħal eżempju pressjoni ma tkunx ikkontrollata, meta dak li jkun jitrejnja, pressjoni ħatola iktar. Jekk il-pressjoni diġà qed għolja mill-bidu, jista' jkun hemm ċertu komplikazzjonijiet għalhekk importanti niskrinjaw qabel. Però mbagħad hemm affarijiet oħrajn, bħal eżempju saqajn, bħal fizjo issa nsemmu l-rwol tiegħu wkoll li jista' jikkawżaw ċertu injuries jekk ma naħdux ħsiebhom, bħal pereżempju jekk xatt jilwi saqajh, jekk xatt ikollu kundizzjonijiet oħrajn fis-saqajn, jekk ikun hemm imbalance fil-muscles eżempju bejn naħa oħra. Dak huma affarijiet li nistgħu nindunaw bihom minn qabel, ovvjament nittritjawhom minn qabel. Għax dak li jkun ment li qatt ma ġera jew għamel sports mod regolari, probabbilment qatt ma ħajħoss problemi. Imma meta ħajjibda, aħna mhux qed ngħidu tibdiex għax tħoss il-problemi, anzi aħna rakkomandazzjoni tagħna li tagħmel training. Però huma affarijiet li jekk nindunaw bihom qabel nistgħu nagħmlu xi ħaġa għalihom biex nitritjawhom biex nevitaw dawn tip ta' problemi.
Għax imbagħad hekk tista' tevita mhux biss kollaps għax jiena qatt ma ninsa l-aħħar naħseb ġirja li għamilt qatt ma ninsa niġri u nara raġel literalment collapsing, nara nies jikkollapsjaw mal-art, I mean, terribli u li persuni.
U għan ovvjament, meta nitkellmu fuq l-screening speċifiku ta' Trudy u Deborah, hemm screening ta' qabel ma jibdew ovvjament ta' training intensiv. Training ovvjament aħna narawhom waqt il-preparazzjoni tagħhom. So nżommu korrelazzjoni tajba mal-physical trainer tagħhom. Kif ukoll on the day, mbagħad għandna programm speċifiku on the day li qed naħdmu wkoll mal-Malta Red Cross biex ikollna
You're going to have a whole army behind you. A whole army behind you. And stretchers, everyone running with stretchers. For both of you. Maybe for you a bit more because you're a bit older. I don't know if you are, I'm just joking.
Yeah, okay, you're right. You're right. But I mean, listen, you know, what Matthew was saying is that we couldn't do this if we didn't have him.
You have a lot of people behind you. Yes. A lot of people behind you.
And it's been phenomenal because people have just like people like Matthew have just kept supporting us, and it's mind-blowing.
It's overwhelming, the support that we found from people like Matthew and all the medical team.
Inti immaġinajt meta ċemplitlek u għadlek irrid nagħmel, inti immaġinajt li ħadd tidħol għal xi ħaġa.
Immaġinajt ġennata.
Le, ġennata nifek għax nafa. We have a beautiful photo with the president over here.
Yes.
Is she supporting you in all this?
Yes. Yeah.
Yes, she is.
She's endorsed the project and she's supporting us, and I'm going to be seeing her again to see how she can support us more. She has a passion for the environment. I mean, let's not forget, this is not necessarily about us running. This is about making people aware of what we're doing to this planet and to the islands.
Yes, I mean, if we could have some footage of the work, for example, people like Kane.
He's part of our team.
Yes.
We have a whole team of people involved in the environment behind us as well. So this is the running, as you can see from here, the running is only a vehicle, or not, to get the message across for what these guys do.
Basikament, inta lik iskop kienet di, ux?
Din l-inizjattiva dal-li qegħdin nagħmlu hija xi ħaġa li tolqot il-kulħadd, sempliċement toħroġ barra, insa li forsi morru daqsxejn fil-kampanja fil-weekend mal-familja u kollox, timxi fit-triq l-ammont ta' żibel illi wieħed jara mal-art huwa fenomenali li huwa tal-mistħija. Wasalna f'punt fejn hija tal-mistħija.
Iġri għalkemm hawn dal-awareness kollha, daw il-post. I mean, jien ġamilt programm, għand namel ieħor u nibqa' nagħmel għax veru nħoss li hija importanti li nagħmlu programmi u nispjegaw li aħna kollha għandna responsabilità, mhux in-nies, aħna kollha kulħadd.
Meta noħorġu niġru l-ammont ta' żibel, l-aħħar darba konna qegħdin niġru Pembroke. Wasalna f'punt fejn kien hemm letteralment muntanja ta' plastik mormi. Plastic bottles. Il-ħasra li ma kenniex garbage bag magħna. Għax kena fejn imlew mizzerjament 3 garbage bags. Din hija xi ħaġa illi n-nies aħna qegħdin nagħmlu nġibuha bidejna. Il-problema mhijiex naddaf il-karozza ma kellix fejn armi u armejt, il-problema ħatibqa' hemmhekk u ħanibqgħu inġorruha. Inġorruha fis-sens li qed nibqgħu ngħixu b'dak iż-żibel sakemm għadu fuq l-art u meta jiġi is-sajf u morru l-baħar saret iktar frekwenti illi l-bajjiet qed inkunu immaħmuġin. Ma dak xtara minn fejn ġejnu r-riħ, ħammur nara jekk dik il-bajja jiex maħmuġa jew lellum. Ġifieri din hija problema illi mbagħad qed nibqgħu insofruha biex imorru nomu.
Kollox jinżel fil-baħar.
Eżattament, għandu impatt mbagħad fuq il-ħajja fil-baħar li qed jaffettwa ħafna affarijiet oħra, il-ħut, it-turiżmu. Għaliex anke jekk qed ngħidu pereżempju diving, qed naraw hawnhekk dak li jkun ħajħu gost jinżel jiddivja f'sajts sbieħ, notfa u mhux fejn qed jara prattikament ir-replika tal-ħmieġ li hemm fuq l-art.
Dil-ġirja hija biex intellaw, ġifieri n-nies jarfu ikollhom iktar
nqajmu kuxjenza.
Kuxjenza.
Dik il-kelma, nqajmu kuxjenza għal
din hija raġuni wkoll li ndaqshekk involut jew għax għandek responsabilità serja ħafna bħala tabib li tagħmel żgur li daw il-ġiex nisa jgħixu wara din challenge.
Jekk huma jgħixu dik tirrifletti tajjeb fuq nibdew minn hemm. Ovvjament il-kawża hija waħda ġusta, ġifieri ninaqat magħhom fl-appell li qed jagħmlu, ġifieri ovvjament il-challenge hija ġast mod ta' kif in-nies jinteressaw ruħhom jgħidu isma' mal-fejn jagħmlu għax naħseb dik li jistaqsu n-nies. Imbagħad ovvjament jaraw jgħidu minħabba dik ir-raġuni. Ovvjament qed jibnu fuq challenges diġà saru.
Bħala tabib, x'inhi l-iktar ħaġa li tinkwetak fuqhom fuq
Ovvjament fil-preparazzjoni tagħhom ovvjament ċertu injuries li huma assoċjati ma' nies li jiġu mod regolari. Għax ovvjament daw ħajrikjedu daw qegħdin fuq programm ta' training li huwa strict ħafna.
Yesterday you ran 42K, I believe you ran 21K. Walk in the park, no problem.
You're coming with us then?
Yes, of course.
Jena wara l-programm sejr nagħmilhom ukoll.
Tajjeb.
Allura ovvjament ċertu injuries jistgħu jislowjawhom sakemm jagħmlu treatment li hemm bżonn. Allura ovvjament bħala millat ta' training. Dawk huma l-iktar affarijiet komuni li nistgħu niltaqgħu magħhom. Però xogħol huwa dak li aħna nevitaw milli joħorġu dawn il-problemi in the first place.
Ġifieri dak diki.
Għalhekk aħna minna ta' screening, aħna kif kont semmejt qabel, waħed mija hemm il-podiatrist, hemm physio, għandna nutritionist ukoll għax anke d-dieta li huma jieklu bħalissa ma tistax tgħid tkompli għaddejja bid-dieta tiegħek normali, bħalissa qed jikkonsmaw ċertu ammont ta' kaloriji iktar minn soltu.
Carbohydrates, protein, a balance.
Allura ovvjament irridu nibbilanċjaw training ma' tagħhom b'dieta li hija apposta għalihom.
Ħanifqu naqra r-reklami, jina verament nirringrazzjak, Dr. Matthew, għax issa ħanġibu trainer tagħhom, jina nibża minnu, ma tantx ħankellmu, imma nixtieq nkun naf kif jirnexxielu huwa persuna wkoll li huwa Ironman u għandu ħafna suċċessi anke hu personalment. U ħankomplu bil-programm biex naraw di challenge eżattament għal xi qed tagħmluha u eżattament x'tikkonsisti. Narakom ftit minuti oħra. U Trudy qed tipprova ssib lilha nnifisha f'dak is-sequel. Għax taf li hija waħda mill-persuni minn dawk il-persuni kollha li you were looking for yourself, eh?
You said I was there, I'm not seeing it.
But you're too tiny, I'm sorry.
Hey, thanks.
Your eyesight, your running's good, your eyesight.
That's the age, my darling.
Mana issa għandna l-Fabio Spiteri, jidher serju ħafna. Qed jirnexxin għandek imma. Allura Fabio, eżattament x'inhuma challenges li inti għamilt fajtek?
Challenges jiena bdejt bl-Ironman, Ironman illum il-ġurnata l-estate 9 Ironman. Mbagħad għamilt id-double Ironman fejn qegħdin 4 Maltin l-estajnija għandi national record jien 26 hours u dis-sena għamilt it-triple Ironman. Triple Ironman it's a 45-hour race continuously without stopping.
Meta inti tajt 45-hour race, xi tkun qed tagħmlu f'dawk il-45 hours?
Triple Ironman kienet 11.4 km swim, 540 km bike u 3 full marathons jiġu 1 to 6 km run.
In one go?
One go.
Ma tifqux?
I had a 30-minute power nap in 2 days.
Kellek 30-minute power nap.
Power nap.
Kif qomt minn dik il-30 minute? Għajmuk?
Le-
Jew għamiltu alarm?
Għaxina jkolli t-team miegħi, jkolli l-fizjoterapista miegħi, jkolli l-nutritionist, ifimni qomt tkun f'dik in-nofsija jisa 2 seconds jiena u kif sirt naf li baqa li 100 kejra noħra x'niġri.
Dejtik bi?
Le, mhux nikfim ma batejt. It was
Batejt?
tough, yes.
Batejt.
Tough.
U issa il-challenge li miss?
Issa ħanamil il-quintuple by 5 u it will be preparation for the deca which will be 10 Ironman in 10 days. Di li ħanamil 5 Ironman in 5 days un bat nibqa sejjer 10 Ironman in 10 days.
Il-5, emmek 30 minutes sleep li għallak għal-sajkum.
Le,
Emmek 30 minutes.
dik la
Kiku jina s-sibuni. Trudy, how would you look?
Not that good.
Hey. Nazib.
Din hija l-power nap.
Dik hija l-power nap?
Power nap, yes.
Oh my God.
Konti li għaddej hemmhekk around 33 hours already.
33 hours.
Yes.
Incredibly.
Yes.
U meta għajmuk, I mean, ikun hemm momenti fejn ti tajt, xet namel.
Yes, ikun hemm imma tant kemm tkun trenjajt u batejt illi għalli ħares iċċedi ħana li inti il-race it's a tip of the iceberg u aħna id-batej aktar fi training għed dak l-ammont ta' sijat waħdek fil-ħodu kmini fil-għaxija bil-lejl waqt li n-nies ikunu reqdin. Il-race hija 2-day race and you just go for it.
Aha. Di race li issa ħatamel, x'konsisti?
Din hija il-forma differenti, tlesti Ironman kull-jum, ġri Ironman għal 5 days, xorta distanzi twali ġifiri, pero xin tlesti you rest u tmur torqot u terġi ribda fis-sita ta' filgħodu l-għada. Yes, jina di ħammur għal-ħin, ġifiri ħammur biex nagħmel fast times, nittarget jalli niprofa niġi mal-ewwel 3, top 3.
Ġifiri inti mux, trid tirbaħ.
Yes, li jien kompetittiv ħafna.
Int
Dik
kompetittiv.
il-Triple Ironman ġejt top 15 tad-dinja, it was a World Championships. I'm ranked 14th in the world at the moment.
Trudy, impressive, eh?
But this is the thing. This is part of Fabio's fault that we're doing this, right? Because the day that Neil Juice was on my show and we agreed, or I coerced Debs into doing this, Fabio was the first Maltese to compete. He was getting on the plane to go to Germany as the first Maltese to compete in the Triple Ironman. He'd been on my show the week before, and what he does is mind-blowing, is phenomenal. And when you came back and you'd come in 14th or 14th in the world, I mean, just that's incredible. So when Fabio came back and we asked if he would help us, he very, very kindly said yes. I mean, who else would you want? You wouldn't want anybody else to help you train for what we're doing, which is a fraction of what he does.
Int kont taf meta tila jiva li Fabio ħajkun involut?
Konna tkellimna.
Kontu tkellimtu,
Fabio kien issemma u kif qed tajt Rudy, ġifieri meta persuna tkun diġà għamlet ħafna iktar minn dak li ħanamlu aħna, hemmhekk tajt iwa, I mean, definitely il-persuna tista' tgħinni ħallina sal.
Itikom il-kuraġġ, xu. So, exactly, what is it you are going to be doing? What are you going to be doing? You're going to, I mean...
Well, Debs has written the route, so we're going to be running the circumference of all 3 islands, but you're better off to explain.
All 3 islands?
Not in one go,
No.
not in one go, not in one go. 3 months, in 3 months.
Okay.
So, fl-14 ta' April, ħankunu qegħdin niġru madwar il-Kosta ta' Malta, ħanitilqu minn Baħar iċ-Ċaq u nerġgħu nispiċċaw lura Baħar iċ-Ċaq. Kemm jista' jkun ħanżommu mal-kosta, però ħajkonna
Ekkun hemm momenti
fejn ħajkonna nidħlu daqsxejn iktar inland għaliex l-idea barra wara li bdejna norganizzaw da kollu għadna sma ejja nqajmu kuxjenza. La konna qegħdin ħankunu qegħdin niġru għadna għaliex ma nippruvawx norganizzaw ukoll xi clean-ups matul ir-rotta. U fil-fatt se jkun hemm 8 clean-ups illi ħajkunu qegħdin isaħħu sakemm
Nistgħu nerġgħu naraw il-mappa ħalli naħseb hemm fejn hemm il-clean-ups. Dawk huma le. Dak biss,
No.
clean-ups, 8 clean-ups on
Ħajkun hemm 8
locations.
clean-ups on the location.
Fejjem id-dots hemm il-clean-ups hemmhekk.
Dawk huma is-sites illi sissa huma intiżi illi norganizzaw clean-ups. Iktar kemm ma nersqu viċin il-ġurnata dawk is-sites ħajġu ispezzjonati ħalli jaraw l-ammont ta' żibel li jkun hemm, ħalli ovvjament kemm jista' jkun nippruvaw nolqtu areas illi verament għandhom bżonn u li jibbenefikaw minn tindifa, bażikament. Ħajkun hemm waħda minnhom illi ħatkun l-intenzjonata li tkun il-miżib, illi ħatkun ukoll in a child-friendly environment, ħalli kemm jista' jkun ukoll nippruvaw nagħmluha attività għall-familja kollha fejn ġenituri u tfal jistgħu jieħdu ħsieb u minħabba fek ħajkuna bżonn nidħlu daqsxejn inland għaliex l-idea tagħna hija li niġru minn ġo dawn il-clean-ups.
U meta ħatamlu għadi?
Mela,
April.
propjament, eżattament, ħanibdew niġru fi 13 ta' April fil-għaxija.
Tibdew fil-għaxija?
Fis-6 ta' fil-għaxija, biex imbagħad nispiċċaw fl-14 ta' April bej is-6 u 8 ta' fil-għaxija lura.
Iġbirtu ħat iġu għal 24 hours?
Iwa.
Say again?
You're going to run for 24 hours? Kem ħajdumu jiġru fam?
He says what we're doing, not us.
Yes, yes.
Fa bajt li naqra sa jamlu.
Allora, it depends on the pace that they're gonna go, ġifiri.
Kem taħseb li?
Ejja nikalkulaw blejt 9 minutes per kilometer. Ġifiri għandhom 22 hours for sure. Imma mbagħad jekk ikun hemm momenti fejn iridu jimxu ammont sostanzjali, then we're talking about 24 hours. So let's target 24 hours give and take.
24 hours give and take.
Yes.
Like, except we're extremely competitive and we keep going, oh, we'll do it in 20. But I mean, that's because we can, no.
So he said that 24 and anything below
Kem
that,
twila di? 126
26.
kilometers. Għamilta int ovvjament il-126 kilometers. Jekk inti persuna li verament tagħmel ħafna training u ilek ħafna snin tagħmelhom dawn l-affarijiet hekk, meta inti tagħmel distanza bħal dik, li ma punt tibda tħoss li too much.
Ħanejdlek.
Li ma punt. Ħalli nkun naf meta mmur ħdejhom ta' nibda ntihom kuraġġ.
Ħanejdlek. Għal-Trudi u għal-Debi xi ħaġa ġdida, ġiri they also daw irridu jidraw ukoll jiġru mal-lejl. Bil-lejl. Il-lejl huwa ikraħ ħafna jekk ma tkunx trenjati, ġifieri daw anke parti mit-training tagħhom iridu jagħmlu ġurnata mqajmin u f'nofs il-lejl joħorġu jiġru sas-sitta ta' filgħodu. Għax aħna huwa mesta adaptation trid tagħmel l-istess affarijiet li ħadd intaqa' magħhom fir-race. Ġraj jkollok il-ġuħ, tittar l-ammont ta' ikel li tittikol kaloriji, jaf ikun hemm moment fejn il-ġisem ma jkunx irid iktar ikel. Ġri jgħalaq l-istonku għax dan at the end of the day it's an ultra event, we're not going to run 10k, they're going to run a full 24 hours. Ġri jkun hemm sintomi fejn jkun hemm naqa' fatiku tbatija u anke tsement il-challenge ukoll.
Ma
worst case scenario, you walk. Kompli timxi. You don't stop, but you walk. You walk, terġa' ġib l-enerġija, you run again, terġa' forsi ta' low in energy, timxi ftit, titkellem, terġa' zi. U hemm ukoll in-nies li ma tantx qed jagħtu każ l-elevation.
U r-riħ, u daw l-affarijiet kollha.
Ir-riħ ħalli għax aħna kulħadd imdor jiġri fir-rieħ, Malta it's a windy island. Tajjeb m'għandniex muntani fejn.
Manki elevation, il-ħin kollu Malta veru elevation. U in the night meta bdejt niġri.
Yes, ħajkollhom around 2000 meters of elevation, which is a lot. U inti wara 12 hours tela żgħira tibda tara iktar diffiċli, fimti ġifieri, però this is all about training. You know, they have 3 months to prepare, training, and then
Ir-raġuni li inti tħalt fija, għax x'inhi ir-raġuni li inti aċċettajt li tgħinhom, li titrejnjhom, li għax temmen fil-kawża, għax temmen fihom, għax.
Le, l-kawża jiena wkoll nagħmel xi clean-ups mit-tim tiegħi, għand it-tim tiegħi l-atleti das-sajf għamilna 3 clean-ups, ġifieri tal-biża il-ħmiġ li sibna l-ħrax tal-mellieħa u nnatfu morru 3 ġimgħat wara nerġa' nsibu. Ġrina l-kawża nis-support 100%.
Intom qed tintroduċu din l-idea li nies li jmorru jimxu, li jmorru jiġru. Waqt li intom qed timxu u tiġru, iġbru.
Yes, yes.
Intom qed tintroduċu dat tip ta' din l-idea, le?
Hija xi ħaġa hija effort żgħir li nistgħu nagħmlu meta wara training session Fabio kollu l-atleti tiegħu kemm il-borza tiġbru Fabio?
L-iktar darba ġbajna 50 borza mill-kbar,
I mean, meta tara ritratt wara.
In 1 hour.
Sija, tiġbor 50 borza.
Xarru kaza,
50 borza.
Xarru kaza.
Dawn huma l-affarijiet illi kif jgħidu they hit home. I mean,
Missija.
Missija.
Dan mistħija.
Missija. U l-missija.
U dan huwa l-ambjent tagħna, I mean, di isa darna, mhux hija darna, I mean, jekk ħanajdu isma' ħammorru passiġġata fil-kampanja, m'għadniex imorru fil-kampanja, qegħdin immorru f'dan iż-żibel. Jekk ħammorru l-baħar, m'aħniex immorru l-baħar, il-bajjiet tagħna saru miżbla. Estensjoni ta' miżbla. U forsi aħna l-atleti meta nkunu qegħdin hemm barra niġru qed narawha iktar. Għax immorru fejn immorru, dejjem qed insibu naraw da żibel matul it-triq. Niġru fejn niġru.
Naqbel jiena pereżempju nara ħafna posts u naqbel ġifieri li jridu nagħtu każ l-ambjent ukoll hawn ħafna bini, jridu nagħtu każ kif qed nibnu, però l-verità hija di li mhijiex ir-responsabilità tal-gvern biss hija r-responsabilità tagħna. Għax aħna dejjem nafu infarfu naqraw. Jekk kulħadd jieħu r-responsabilità ta' dawn l-affarijiet. What's your nationality, Trudy?
Well,
Is that complicated?
no, I'm British, but I've been here in Malta going on 13 years. And this is now my home and soon will officially be my home. And I care very much about the islands, and we were just talking about, obviously, about the situation. There was one thing that happened about 2 months ago. I was pulling up, and this is why this is important. I was pulling up to walk my dog, and I pulled up behind a car with a young lady in it. And she was eating her lunch. She was obviously on her lunch break. And she got out of the car, and she took her bag of rubbish over to the edge of the grass verge, and she threw her bag of rubbish. And she must have been in her late teens or early 20s. And I called over to her and I said, "What are you doing?" I said, if you leave that there, I have to come back tomorrow or the day after. I come and clear up after you. And she picked it up and she said, "But there's no rubbish bin here." And I said, "Well, that doesn't mean to say that you leave your rubbish here." And this is a global problem. This is not just a problem here in Malta. And I just make the point that there is nothing special about Debbie and I. We are not special. We've just put our hearts into this campaign following on from Neil Ajuse's idea with the support of amazing people like Fabio. And it's just to get people to think differently. She broke my heart. She's a young lady who thought it was okay to throw her rubbish out of the car. We can't do that.
What was her attitude towards you?
She was, I pulled her up on it, and I didn't shout, or I don't think I shouted at her, but she actually picked it up. She was remorseful, but it needs somebody. When you follow behind somebody in a car and they wind the window down and throw out their cigarette packet, where do they think that's going to go? Where do they think that's going to go?
And not just cigarette packets. That's the problem as well. If you walk on the pavement, everyone who smokes, they throw the cigarette butt on the floor, which is really...
Il-ħagġa li inti għax inti tiġri, inti tara l-affarijiet iktar minni li jena nkun fil-karozza, maġla, inti tinnota affarijiet pal daw, pal cigarette butts u daw l-affarijiet. U cigarette butts mux tajbin, naqqas l-ambjent.
Immaġina persuna jpejb 20 sigaret, mela 20 darba barra, għamilhom times 30,000 or 300,000 kemm ipejpu nisaw Malta. So you've got 5 tons of cigarette butts every day running around Maltese Island. It's disgusting, really. Yeah?
Min kemm ilek sportiv? Min dejjem kon sportiv?
Ili 23 years in sports, ma jibdejt tard, bdejt ta' 21-22.
Bdejt tard ta' 21-22? Għasapora bdejt niġi ta' 50. Mela jina bdejt. Jina ta' 80, ħanamel Lion Man. Lion Woman ħanamel. Ikun hemm, mhux jew?
There is an age group 75-80. Ikun hemm xi wieħed jew tnej. Jagħmluha, it's a 17-hour cut-off time u jkun hemm min il-estija.
U jkun hemm min il-estija?
Yes, under 17 hours.
Incredibly.
Pero daw tħares lejhom ikunu jidru 60-year-olds, ġifieri.
Le, ovvja, imma jrid ikollok ġifieri tkun persuna li ilek żmien twil
Yes,
tagħmel
yes, yes.
sports, m'intix ħadd tibda ta' kbira, imma kulħadd jista' jagħmel tip ta' sports, le?
Yes.
Inti meta titrejni għan-nies, titrejni kull età jew ikun hemm
Koleta.
kull età.
Pero jena nejnum biex imorru distanzi.
Twal.
Jena jiġu n-nisandi biex jiġru 5K, jispiċċaw wara sentejt l-istin jamlu Ironman, per eżempju. Rissaqom lej distanzi li kienu jibżaw li ma jaslux. Intri kullħat jasal il-lum. It's all about adaptation. U tasal. Gradually, biex tevita l-injuries.
Jiena li qed interessani ħafna hija l-fatt li intom verament qed tagħmlu dil-ħaġa b'mod professjonali. Jiġifieri għandkom it-training Fabio persuna b'ħafna esperjenza li jifhem, pereżempju, anki di il-fatt li intom ħadd tiġru bil-lejl, that you're gonna run at night. When you come to think of it, I mean, running at night is not. I mean, you're laughing now. I don't know.
We laugh even during our runs, we're all the time
You
laughing,
do?
so
We have some cracking. I mean, we've got some great stories of flagging people down to give us lifts across puddles, nearly getting hit by lightning. And we've had a great time. It's been a real treasured friendship. And we would not be doing this if it wasn't for the fact that we have that
sorry,
crazy.
I'm laughing because I'm thinking of the farmer in Dingley. And I'll stop
Oh,
there.
he was having an intimate moment with his wife and we interrupted him. Anyway, there's
When you
lots
were
of-
running.
Whilst we were running, yeah, we got lost.
7 o'clock in the morning, we
Yeah.
got lost.
Sorry, Mr. Dingley.
We have a photo of him right now.
I mean, it's been an adventure and it is an adventure and everybody that's been involved has been part of that adventure. But really, you know, it is one of those things. It's the most incredible bond to be able to get each other past that point where you just don't want to go any further.
What concerns you the most about the run?
Raining.
Raining?
Yeah.
I
We
love
get our
rain
feet
in
wet.
the rain.
When my feet get wet, I run like Phoebe from Friends. It's not good.
You know, I imagine you running like Phoebe from Friends.
That's exactly it. If anyone's seen me, that's how I run.
Tinkwetak ix-xita li jew imma fa.
Ħanajlek, ħana din esposti għall-elementi ta' natura. In that case, they need to change frequently. Jena indi triple Ironman ġrejt fi xita, kellim biddel kalzetti u slipper mbagħad. Ħallija li ħajrġa jixxarrab imma almenu biddel every now and then. Għax jekk iżżomm saqajk imxarba mbagħad it can
Il-ġilda.
taqsam lek il-ġilda. Tella l-blisters taqsam il-ġilda and then it will be painful to run. Allura rrid inżomm saqajja nixfin.
If it's raining, it's
Però għaw il-waterproof socks li jiġu handy. Pero ħanajlek.
Inti tista' tiġri magħhom bil-umbrella.
Mary Poppins.
Jekk
You'll be running like Mary Poppins.
Tobbom. Umbrella kbira. Tiġri bejnietom u ma jiġru. I mean, solvejt il-problema. Ħad tiġri ftit magħhom jew ħad tkun
Nkun magħhom ar-rotta.
ħad tkun magħhom. Jien naħseb għall-aħħar 50K naħseb aħjar tiġri magħhom bil-frosta.
Thanks.
Hemm xi ħaġa li tinkwetak għall-ġirja. Imbarra Trudy, ovvjament.
Mhux eżattament. Sakemm hemm il-programm u nimxu mal-programm, hemm perkors li ħanimxu, ġifieri ġimgħa wara ġimgħa, nafu x'ħajsir, biex l-14 ta' April nagħmlu distanza.
Jiena l-inqas ħaġa li tinkwetani fikom, the least thing that worries me about the two of you, hija s-stat mentali. Għax nemmen li intom għandkom raġuni veru sabiħa li intom qed tagħmluha di. Ġifieri intom verament qed tittellaw l-awareness u I mean, inti laqas inti nirringrazzjak speċjalment lilek għax inti qed tieħossib il-pajjiż tagħna li saret tiegħek u open-heartedly veru napprezzaw dak kollu li inti qed tagħmel għalina. I mean, I appreciate a lot, we appreciate a lot, the fact that you care for Malta so much. You are Maltese for you to care for us
Thank
so
you.
much.
Imma stena miġnuna. Petite.
That also, but we won't talk about it on air. I will. Iġbiri, nasib istat mentali taħħom għandhom, nasib ikun hemm sitwazzjonijiet fej ikun hemm nies li qed jiġru ikunu fiżikament kapaċi ħafna ma mentalment. Għad kellek esperjenzi, Fabio, fej?
Yes. Jinterġat ħalt fit-tini jum mbagħad. Meta mill 45 hours jiena rajt 3 sunrises u xi 2 sunsets u hekk, and you go with moods, especially bil-lejl ta' naqra żgħira down, you're cold, you're hungry, people are sleeping, you're fatigued, you need to go down, mbagħad titla' x-xemx u terġa' you come.
Terġa' tirpilja li inti rnexxielek tagħmel lejl sħiħ.
Yes. Ġixtilieli.
Ġixtilieli. Incredibly. Did you ever run at night yet? Have you run at night?
No. No, it's no.
It will be
Early
closer
morning,
to the race. As
Yeah.
if they run at night now, the adaptation is too far away from the race. So closer to the race, yes. But now
Yes.
yes.
Late in the day, early in the day.
When
yes.
he's training you, is he so soft-spoken or is he tough?
No, I'm not tough.
Deb,
Do this.
u għana rajek bes ma'kom jew.
You get the program and you have to do it.
And you have to do it.
That's it. I mean, there's no-
The program, it's at a very slow pace. They're running at 6 minutes per kilometer, which 6 minutes per kilometer will be fast for during the race. They will be much slower. So it's just time on the legs, and adaptation.
Din hija xi ħaġa differenti illi għandna din id-darba. Tlila oħra li għamilna konna qegħdin niġru għal-ħin. Ġifieri training iktar intensiv, konna qed naġlu iktar. Din id-darba l-iskop u li nispiċċaw, ġifieri instead of 20, we take 22 hours, still within the 24. Pero m'għandniex dik il-ġlieda kontra il-ħin. Minħabba fek, ġifieri anki r-rans huma ħansejħulhom iktar relaxed.
X'inhi l-maximum li ħad tiġru qabel il-ġurnata? What's the maximum that they run?
Ħantilla 5 full marathons, 84K.
84K?
Yes, għax inti your longest training session has to be around 75% tal-full distance. You would never do the full distance in training, as might as well you do it, then it will take you long to recover. But they will have back-to-back runs. Ġifieri bħalissa 42K, dejjem iżidu dawk il-5-10K, back-to-back, Saturday, Sunday, about a line gradually. But the longest one will be 84.
84.
But I ran yesterday, I ran 42 kilometers, which is
full
essentially
marathon.
A full marathon, which
You
is
did a full
essentially
marathon yesterday.
which is only the 8th time I've ever done that in my life. But when I finished, my thought wasn't like, yay, I've just run a full marathon. My thought was, okay, that's only a third of what we're going to run, because suddenly your perspective changes.
Of course. I mean, if I did a 42K, I would be, first of all, not sitting down, I'd be lying down. But I would think for me, it would be an amazing achievement. For you,
But it's all up here, eh?
Yes, it's all mentally. Well, time has flown. I am definitely going to remind everyone when you are going to do it, that they need to come and watch, that they need to come and help with the cleanups. Or at the end of the day, this is all for a reason.
And we are going to have people running stages with us, and I'm going to ask you to come and run a little bit of the run with us. Will you do that?
I will do that. I'm going to kill you, but I will do that.
Yes!
I'll do that. For you, anything. But even for Kane and all the people who do their best for our environment, l-ambjent għaw Malta. Jiena nixtieq nirringrazzjakom tal-intom ġejtu fuq il-programm u nixtieq li kull persuna għaw Malta tieħu responsabilità għall-ambjent fil-pajjiżna.